Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another cash stuffing. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 24-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer. I'm currently living with my boyfriend and our 3 dogs in our first home together, and we are really just trying to get a handle on our finances and our lives. So if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But happy Cash Stuffing Tuesday, everyone. Now, right off the bat, I know that a lot of you follow me over on Instagram, so you're already aware of this. And I'm really not sure when you guys are seeing this. That's the thing. But a few nights ago, I picked up my laptop by like the corner of the screen on the top. I shouldn't have, whatever. I broke, basically I broke the screen, long story short. It was internal, not external, but still, the screen isn't working. And it was actually in the middle of while I was importing the clips from my April planner setup video. I filmed that all, I think it was either Saturday night or Sunday morning. I can't remember. I filmed that all and I was transferring the clips over. And when that happens, there's an option to erase them from the camera itself once they're imported, and I always select that to save space. So with that being said, they finished importing, but of course I can't access them or edit them. My laptop is currently with the Best Buy Geek Squad. They I dropped it off yesterday and they quoted maybe around 2 weeks and it could be longer than that before I actually get it in hand. I don't know. I'm really hoping that it's shorter than that, but he was like, yeah, it could be about a week until they get it. And I was like, oh. But with that being said, like I said, I'm not sure when you're seeing this. I posted over on my Instagram and I asked you guys, I did a poll, what you think I should do moving forward for the next week or two until I'm able to edit again. Really, the only reason why I was going to wait and hold off on videos is because I have my intro and outro pre-saved on iMovie, but it's not backed up into the cloud. So if you're watching this on Tuesday, the 2nd of April, when it should come out on Cash Stuffing Tuesday, then you probably would have noticed at the beginning that there wasn't an intro or an outro, and there won't be an outro at the end like there normally would be. And that is just because I am going to try to edit on my iPad. Now, if you're seeing this 2 weeks from April 2nd, which I'm really hoping you're not, then obviously I wasn't able to do it. I'm still going to post the videos anyway. I'm not going to cut this out because whatever. But yeah, so I'm hoping that you're seeing this today, normal time. Brianna Budgets messaged me and she's like, why don't you just edit on your phone? And I'm like, that's honestly what made me realize, shoot, I should just do it on my iPad. I know that my phone, it's too small, so I would get super frustrated. I love when the laptop's nice and big and I can click and drag and blah, 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 as far as editing goes. But yeah, that's the scoop. Laptop's broken. So for at least the next 2 weeks, either you're not getting videos and they're over on Instagram, or you're getting them, but there's no intro and outro, and I don't know what the editing is going to look like, to be totally honest. But I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to jump into the cash stuffing here. So we should have a total of $546 here, I believe. These are my new little sticky note teller slips. They are available. And I have the new physical ones. They're listed if you check those out already, but I'll show you in a second. So anyway, we should have 546, 1, 2, 250, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 410, 420, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 500, 505, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Beautiful. Yeah, that was really stressful. The moment I noticed that it was broken, because it the very top of the screen had a little black dot in it, and then it just slowly disintegrated and the whole page just turned black. And then I had a moment of hope when I pressed on the little initial black circle and the screen came back on. I was like, oh, maybe it's gonna work. But no, it's just slowly died again. So that is where I'm at with that. And I'm just going to really hope I can get that fixed and back to normal. I am, as a like backup, going to try to do some Instagram, like versions, I guess. I mean, that's not really the best way to describe it. I'm going to try to do more Instagram clips and reels and stuff of the cash stuffings. I wanted to do a voiceover, you guys, and I'm still trying to figure it out. If anyone can help me with this and is like iPhone savvy, I have a microphone that has, I don't remember what the technical term of the headphone jack is, but it's like a standard like old headphone jack, like the whatever, like the regular iPhone, not iPhone, headphone jack. Now, obviously, my phone doesn't have the headphone jack. I have an iPhone 15. I'm trying to find, I can't even see where I put it. Oh, so I have this little converter that has the headphone jack and the USB-C on either end, and I plug it in, and my phone asks me if I'm connecting to headphones or other devices. I've tried both of those options. I've tried so many different settings things to do. But for some reason, like it's plugged in, fully plugged in, everything's on and working, and it just uses the regular like iPhone microphone. It still records audio when it's plugged into the iPhone jack, but it doesn't, like, you know what I mean? But it doesn't pick up on the microphone. If anyone has any idea if there's some settings I need to change in my iPhone settings to make it so that it accepts this accessory as an external microphone, or if I need to get some sort of other adapter, whatever it is, if you guys could let me know, because I'd love to actually like speak a little bit in my like shorter videos that I film on my phone and stuff. So anyway, that's just me. We're going to add 60 to 30. Yeah, I did. There we go. I think this is what I did. Yeah, 20, 40, 55, and 60. If I mess something up, that's okay. Oh, goodness gracious. I started a sentence a second ago, and I don't remember what I said or where I was going with it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah. Did you guys have a good April Fool's Day? Oh my gosh. Did you get fooled at all? Or did you fool anyone? Oh, let me know. Miscellaneous has $1, $2, $3 left over. These are going to go into the dollar challenge, and we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I tried to get like the grossest looking bills out of the bunch from today. The teller was new, not new, but like honestly, it could have been like a manager or something. I don't know, but he was new to me. I've never seen him. And there's 2 or 3 tellers that I usually see, and they just immediately are like, yeah, I got you. And they like, one of the ladies complimented my hair the other day. They're super chatty and nice. And then this guy was like straight to the point, got it done. Didn't get any dog treats. That's okay. But still, I keep getting weird spam calls. I need to focus. So I left $30 of this paycheck in the bank because I use the Upside app and I get paid to get gas. You think it might sound crazy, and it does, but it's not. You will get paid every time you get gas at participating gas stations if you sign up for Upside and you log those gas fill-ups. They even have some grocery stores you can go to. It just depends on your area, but if you're interested, sign up using my code and you'll get some extra money back on that first slip, and everything is in the description box for you. Now look at this, you guys. I have so many ones that I set aside. And if you are new to my channel and we're curious, I keep a separate envelope in my wallet dedicated to $1 bills because I do the $1 challenge where I save all my ones. And so throughout the week when I'm spending from daycare, groceries, gas, whatever it may be, and I get $1 bills back in change, instead of putting them directly back into the corresponding envelope and spending them if I need to, I put them all directly into gas. Even if I get 4 ones back, I'll put them, or 5 or 6, I'll put them all into my ones envelope in my wallet so that I don't spend them. I always save them. So in total, this week from spending, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $11. And then plus these 3 is 14. And last week was 13, I think, if I remember correctly. So I think this might be the highest one this year, which is awesome. So we're going to add $14 bills to our $1 challenge at the end, which is very exciting. I have a couple receipts to scan into Fetch. This is another app kind of like Upside, except it's not just gas or certain groceries receipts. It's just like literally from anywhere. And they give you gift cards instead of cash. So let's put our change in our change jar. And I have gotten some questions lately. This wallet is from Printpression. And this exact one is linked in the description of every video. I can't guarantee that this style, size, or color will be available. It usually is, but just keep that in mind if you're checking it out. Now, here's our change jar. Oh, I didn't mention this. I had this over on my Instagram, but this is what we are adding today. I have gone into the same store multiple times, and I always look at this ring, and it is yellow citrine, just like this little stone down here. And I am definitely not super into all of it, but I love the idea. This is like the abundance stone, so it's supposed to bring abundance, whether that's financially or, you know, abundance in life, abundance in wealth and happiness and health and love and all that stuff. So, and obviously my 2 favorite colors are green and yellow, so I really like this. And I've seen this little ring in that store. Every time I go in there, they have a little like gemstone section. I don't know, random, but I see it in there, and every time I'm like, if it's here next time, I'll get it. If it's here next time, I'll get it. And I actually did have rollover in my groceries envelope this week, but I spent it on the ring because that was the money that I had. But anyway, for our sinking funds, I'm putting $5 into the kiddos. So they have 50, 70, 80, 95, 100, 105, and 110. Whoops, glitched out there for a second. And that's actually the only sinking fund that we're going to stuff today in my sinking funds binder. So that's that. And then we are also stuffing savings today. So I need to switch this dashboard out. For now, though, I'm just going to take it out entirely because I don't think I have any up here that I want to put in here necessarily. So I'll have to bring one up. But Manifest is getting 5, and we condensed on Saturday, and I keep forgetting. It feels weird. So we have 50, 500, 600 in the bank, 650, and 655 in Manifest. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, I just remembered I have some new listings I want to show you. So if you stuck around this long, thank you. You'll see them in a second. Or you might have already seen them on Instagram, whatever. We're going to go back to our deck of savings because we are going to start this bad boy over again. And I am so excited. We finished this challenge last week. It is from Intentional Living. Kristen, it's linked in the description of every video. And I believe now that this is supposed to save you roughly $500. I did not play this game correctly in the sense that technically you're supposed to round up 5 or draw another card, depending, but I don't do this game randomly. I do pre-plan it. So I'll figure out, I'm putting 15 in here. I'm going to find a 15 or a 10 or something like that, round up, whatever. So I budgeted 15. So let's look for, so there's a 15 with a calculator, round up 5. I'm going to see, there we go. So I found a 15 that does not have anything, just her logo. So that's no tricks. So that's the one we're going to do today. This is still my little marker, so I leave that in the back for the ones that I've completed. And we're going to start fresh with 15. I am so excited. This is just a really nice way to slowly put money away for savings. I think this is so nice. The amounts in each category, and what the heck am I saying? The amounts each week, like on each card, I don't think they go over 30 or 35. They're really manageable, and obviously I think there's 52 cards in the deck. I could be wrong, but I double up a couple times, and obviously we've started this over, we've had to pull from it and all that jazz. But last time when we unstuffed it, the $500 that was in here, I put that into a savings bucket in Ally, and that's where that is. Now we don't have any rollover because I bought this ring, but that's okay. So I did budget $5 to go into major projects, so I'm just going to put that in there quickly. So we have 55 and 60 in major projects now. We're getting somewhere. But that's that one. And then before we do our baby binder, I am going to stuff my bills, and we unstuffed, so we are starting pretty fresh. Look how like empty it is. It's so sad. Oh, this is another one of my new listings. I don't know if I've shown it yet. The light green is kind of hard to see on camera. It's very washed out right now, but high priority and low priority sinking funds in this style. And then there is a like sideways horizontal one that says it up here, similar to like the blessed ones that I have. But anyway, mortgage is getting $200, and before I go any darn further, I am going to show you guys the new listings because I will forget. They're nothing crazy. I have mentioned that this is the laminated version. There's a massive semi going by. There's a laminated version of the teller slip. These are reusable. You can write on them with dry erase markers or wet erase markers. This is not the one that is included. This is the one that came from Sav Saves. I do have another one though so if you order this, you do also get the wet erase marker included. And on the back, it's just printed with my little logo. So that's that. It's reusable. It's nice and small. It'll fit into any envelope. Most likely. I mean, I can't say any, but you know what I mean. And then the last thing I have, this is a little bit different because the vibe of my shop really is like vinyl, like handmade. These are obviously handmade, but you know what I mean? They're very much like I print the design entirely. These ones I really just kind of customized, and I love how they turned out. They're basically just $1,000, and I also have $500 denominations placeholders, and then I ripped them in half, and it was so freaking difficult to get them to line up. But yeah, I laminated them together kind of like that, and then they have foil. You can do gold, copper, or silver. The back looks like this, and these still obviously fit into the envelopes. That is what they look like in there. So it kind of looks more like real cash, but it's laminated, nice and sturdy, still bendable. But yeah, so these are available too in sets. You can get them singles, but they're also in sets. Anyway, that is enough of that. I usually do pretty good at remembering to do that at the beginning, but whatever. So utilities is getting $30, and I actually need to pull from here. So let me add that first. 30, and I need $100 from here. So I'm just gonna take the 100 because that'll be easier. And that's my electric bill that's due at the end of the month, so we're good. But we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, and 190? Yeah. 190 in utilities. And then internet is getting 10. So in total, we will have 20 in here. And then car insurance is getting 15. I didn't bring any of the 500 placeholders up. I really should have. So this fully funded is still acting as 500 for right now. So 500, 550, 70, 80, and 585 is in car insurance. And then my car registration is getting 5. So we have 100, 150, 75, and 180. So we are only $20 away from, so technically around 180 to 190 is what my registration costs, and I just do 200 just to be safe. So we are almost there. Best Buy is getting 25. We're getting into the nice bills now. So 25 in Best Buy. And then phone is getting 5. So that'll be all that it has as well. And then Sam's Club is also getting 5. So in total, we have 20, 40, and 45. And I need 120 by February of next year, so we should be good to go. And next is student loans, and we are putting $75 in here today. So a 50, a 20, and a 5 in student loans. I'm writing at an angle, so the camera right now, where you're seeing it, is right below, where you're seeing it, where you are right now is right below eye level. It's like mouth level, and then the microphone's right in front of me, and then I'm like all the way down here, like I'm not slouching or anything, so I'm like a ways up, so I'm like trying to write down here when I really want my face to be like right next to it. So I apologize for bad handwriting. Now for the next two, the numbers just worked out this way for this month, so we do have to put quite a bit more towards care credit because I don't remember, we had a couple vet appointments and we have a couple more coming up, and Aria's food that I've had to get there is like $100 a bag, so we're putting some money on there. It's okay though. I think my total this month is like 400 to 500, something under 500 but over 400, closer to 500 is what I need by the end of this month. So it's gonna be crazy, and we are gonna have some ones in these envelopes for this month, and then we'll see where we go from there. But I am gonna be paying off one of the promotional purchases, so we'll be good. Care credit though, with that being said, is getting 48. So 20, 40, 5, 6. That can't be right. Something's not right. I did it. I knew I was going to do that. Okay. All right. We'll figure it out. So we have 20, 45, 6, 7, and 8 going into care credit. I knew I messed something up. That's okay. It's going to look a little funky, but it's going to be fine. And then extra debt is getting 23. So those 3. And this is for 2 of my small credit cards that I'm just trying. One of them will be paid off at the end of this month. And then the other one, I'll just probably do a mini debt snowball and just try to keep paying this one down. But that is it for our bills. Now, if you can't tell already, what I did, instead of taking $10 out in $1 denominations for my baby binder, I apparently just took out a whole 10. So, luckily, this week, we have plenty of ones that are going into our dollar challenge. So I'm going to take these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are going to go into the baby binder. And then I'm just going to put this 10 in the middle of the dollar challenge, like in the middle of the thing, the bunch, so that I kind of forget that it's there. And that's the plan for right now. So all of these are getting $1 today, except for medical is getting 2. And we condensed these, so the smallest envelope has 5. Yeah, 5. Some of them have 10, 15, 14, something like that. We're getting somewhere. So $1 into clothes, $1 into diapers and wipes, $1 into furniture and equipment. If you are new here, welcome. I'm not pregnant, and I don't particularly plan to get pregnant anytime soon necessarily. I'm gonna knock on wood on that one because I feel like that's just gonna jinx me. I don't know. But I am not currently pregnant, but what I am doing is I am saving up for future children because I know I want them. And they're going to be expensive and I'm not rich. So I'm slowly saving up very, very small amounts. I'm trying to do a minimum of $10 a week, in the binder as a whole. So most of these get $1 because I have 9 categories. So we're going to put $1 into extracurricular activities. And then medical is going to get 2 today. So I'll just like show you. In total, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 now. So at the end of the month, I'll be able to make that a 5 and maybe more. We'll see what we stuff throughout the week, throughout the month. But I don't update the trackers until the very end of the month at the bill exchange. Because if I, carry this out to plan and I have this for 20 years, then, this will fill up very quickly. So anywho, $1 is going into first car. And $1 is going into savings. Ooh. And $1 is going into college fund. And my tracker is on the way for emergency. But we have $1 going in here. We have 25, 26, and 27 in emergency. And my little makeshift tracker on the back. But it should get here soon, hopefully. But yeah, so that is my baby binder. This is from Sav Saves. Savannah is amazing. And she sent this to me and I had to order some trackers. So that is the baby binder. And then last but not least here, we are going to add $14 into our $1 challenge. Look at that, you guys. She's getting thick. Will you focus, please? Thank you. So thick. Ugh. And it is April 1st. So if we had added 14 today, like 10 more, whoo. So I'm just gonna pop that right there. Because theoretically, if this is a quarter of the year, this times 4, this is not going to be able to zip. So we will track the progress for sure. But that's going to wrap up today's cash stuffing. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel. And of course, subscribe. Also, go over to Brianna Budgets channel or her Instagram and shout her out and let her know thank you, because she's really the reason, if you're seeing this today, Tuesday, April 2nd, that this is even coming, because I was just gonna wait and be lazy and push it off and take a break. But I am so glad that she just kind of was like, duh, do it on your phone. And I'm like, duh, you're right. I'm just going to do it on my iPad. No, she didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean. Anyway, on Thursday, we're going to do our Thankful Thursday cash stuffing with the Etsy Paycheck, and then we will go from there. But with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for sticking around with me. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.